Today's edition of News 6 is brought to you by Whirlpool Corporation, Findlay Division, and by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation.
Today on News 6, we'll visit an apple orchard. We'll meet a young engineer, and we'll see what Fostoria was like in the past. Hi, and welcome to News 6. I'm Stacy Roberts from Field Elementary in Fostoria, Ohio. Here with our apple of a story is Robbie Burns.
Have you ever wondered how apple cider was made? Our class did, so we paid a visit to Wayne Kingery, owner of Kingery Orchard, so that he could give us a tasty tour. Wayne has owned his apple orchard for about 14 years. Since his retirement, Wayne has devoted more of his time to his hobby, raising apples and pressing the apples into cider. Each tree grows around 5 to 8 bushels of apples a year. Wayne has made as much as 600 gallons of cider in a year. With all of your trees, how much acres does it cover?
With the semi-dwarf trees that I have, we can get around 110 to 115 to an acre.
How long have you been making cider?
We've probably been making cider for the past 5-6 years that we have. We got to get them ground down to a coarse applesauce texture. Otherwise, we can't get the cider out of the apples that we need. By doing this, we should be able to get between 3.5, 3 and 4 gallons per bushel. And so when we get done grinding this, and this is full, we'll put this in here. This is a nylon cloth. And what we'll do is fold this over, and then we'll put this gauge out of the way, and then we'll put another rack on top. Then we'll push this under the press, and we have a 3-ton jack underneath. And we'll jack that up until the cider starts coming out of this cloth.
Remember the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, with all these apples, Wayne should be a very healthy man. This week's show is produced by Nancy Goodman's 6th grade class from Field Elementary in Fostoria, Ohio. Fostoria is located about 20 miles northeast of Findlay in 3 different counties, Hancock, Seneca, and Wood. The town was founded in 1832, and its present population is around 15,800 people. Now here's Beth Howland with a look back into the past.
It's hard to believe that Fostoria is over 150 years old. Luckily, many reminders of the past have been kept for us at the Fostoria Historical Society and Museum. Welcome to the Fostoria Area Historical Museum, housed in the old Fostoria City Hall and Firehouse. The building is 110 years old and holds many antiques that are unique to Fostoria. This is a replica of a schoolroom from the past. Gosh, that looks old.
This is a replica of the old Whittier School, which stands where the fire station is standing today. And we have an old teacher's desk there with the globe on it. Now, let us go over into the foster room, and I'll tell you about that.
Also in the museum is the foster room.
duplicating a room from the home of Charles Foster, the man after whom Fostoria was named.
And this cupboard back here is the oldest piece of furniture in this room. That is of the Federal period, about 1820. This is a very valuable cradle board. And these cradle boards were handed down from generation to generation. And it's one of our most prized possessions. The other items in the case here I don't handle because they're too fragile. Now I'm going to take you over to the Victorian bedroom and show you what nice furniture people had back in the Victorian period. Now this is a Victorian bed. It's about twin size, but it's all walnut, and the dresser matches it. Very beautiful pieces of furniture.
Why not stop in and take a look at the glorious past of Fostoria?
Now it's time for Kids View, a weekly feature in which kids get to say what's on their mind. This week's question is, what do you like about yourself? And it was submitted by John Hernandez. Here's what you had to say.
What I like about myself is I'm going to write a book someday.
I like myself because I wear glasses. What I like about myself is I can play basketball good.
What I like about myself is that I can play the flute.
What I like about myself is that I'm smart.
What I like about myself is I can eat the most pizza in my family.
I do many... Oh.
The reason I like about myself is that I can outdraw the whole school.
I like myself because I do many things.
I like myself because I get good grades in school.
Some kids never get the chance to realize their dreams, but there is one boy in Fostoria who has. Jeff Rozier's dream was to build a bicycle from his own design, and he succeeded.
It's not exactly the kind of bike you'd find in an ordinary bike shop. But then again, Jeff Rozier is not your ordinary 16-year-old. Jeff built his own Tri-X R10, a three-wheeled bicycle, using his own design and the parts from two ordinary bikes.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle.
How the bike works is fairly simple. You just slip your legs in through these bars, sit down in the seat like this, and then put your feet on the pedals. And then you just start pedaling and you'll move. It's how you steer. You have two control levers right here, and you push one forward and move one back at the same time, and you turn left or right.
Jeff would like to be an engineer when he gets older. You can see he's well on his way to accomplishing his goal. It's kids like Jeff that make other kids realize that they too can fulfill their own dreams.
That's all for this week's show. We hope to see you again real soon on News 6.